What are the shuffle differences in single versus multi-deck blackjack? Imagine sitting at a blackjack table, wondering why the game feels different from one casino to another. One big reason is how the cards are shuffled. Let's explore what makes single-deck and multi-deck shuffles so different and how that affects your game. In blackjack, a shuffle is simply mixing the cards to make sure their order is random before dealing. When playing with a single deck, which has 52 cards, the entire deck is shuffled after each round or when only a few cards remain. This means the cards are mixed thoroughly often, keeping the game quick and unpredictable. On the other hand, multi-deck blackjack uses a shoe, which is a container holding several decks, usually for 6 or 8. Instead of shuffling after every hand, the dealer only shuffles after a set number of cards have been dealt, often called the penetration. This makes the game slower because the cards stay in the shoe longer. The frequent shuffles in single-deck blackjack mean each hand is more unique and easier to track, especially for players trying to count cards. Since only 52 cards are in play, removing one card like an ace can significantly change the odds of what's coming next. This strong card removal effect makes it easier for players to adjust their strategy based on what they see. With multi-deck games, the effect of removing a single card is less noticeable because hundreds of cards are in play. The odds stay more stable, making it harder to predict what's coming next. For players, this means that single-deck blackjack can be more favorable if the rules are friendly. You can use the strong card removal effect to your advantage, especially if you are good at counting cards. But casinos often counter this by shuffling more often or changing payout rules to reduce your edge. Multi-deck blackjack, with its less frequent shuffles and diluted card effects, makes card counting tougher. The game feels more steady, and the house usually has a bigger advantage unless the rules are very player-friendly. Card counting works better in single-deck games because you can keep track of high and low cards more easily. However, if the casino uses deep penetration, meaning they deal a large portion of the shoe before shuffling, you can still gain an advantage. But most casinos use automatic shufflers or strict procedures that make tracking difficult regardless of the deck count. So, understanding these differences helps you pick the right game and develop better strategies. Single-deck blackjack offers more chances to adjust your play based on what you see, but it also invites more casino countermeasures. Multi-deck games are more predictable and harder to exploit, which is why they are popular in many casinos. Knowing how shuffles work in each type of game can give you a better idea of what to expect and how to play smart.